Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, we just want to take a look at the intraday short-term structure. Bitcoin has reacted already to the previously communicated resistance area. I think we defined that one together in the last video. Defined here between $64,170 and $64,990. That's the micro resistance area we took a look at in the last video. Remember that we were looking at a 5-wave increase from the May the 1st low. So from this swing low that formed around $56,540. That was the main swing low. From here, we've seen a potential 5-wave rally. Now, in a short-term bullish scenario, this is likely wave 1 in yellow. Okay, so a wave 1 of a larger uptrend. We need confirmation that we have really bottomed here. And we can only get confirmation if we see the price hold this support area in a pullback, in a reliable pullback. So the idea would be we've got 5 waves up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in a so-called leading diagonal pattern. Then the wave 2, and that's just taken from the bullish perspective now, would be an A wave down, a B wave rally, and a C wave down. Then, as soon as we see this C wave getting to completion, if the price can stabilize here and we see a first impulse, that would be a really good signal that we've actually bottomed, that the entire correction that started in March is completed. So I try to keep that as simple as possible. Within this scenario, the B wave could easily extend. Okay, so at the moment, the assumption would be that we started the wave 2 correction. We completed wave A, we rallied in the B wave, we looked at the resistance area in the previous video, and this here was the B wave resistance area. And then from here, it's possible that now a C wave to the downside has started. However, I mentioned to you in the previous video that to confirm that wave C is unfolding, we need to see a break below the A wave low. So we need to see that break below that 62,640 level it is basically. Or let me just double check that. No, it's 62,740. So that level needs to break. Until then, it is possible that this B wave just gets an extension. There is still space in the resistance area, and the markets often don't make it that easy. Bear in mind that B waves also can overshoot. So technically speaking, that B wave could form an overshooting B wave. Okay, so a high B wave make actually a new price high, but that's just a variant of the yellow scenario. It's also possible that if we form another high, that it's not a high B wave, but actually it's still part of wave 1 in an extended 5th wave, but that's currently not preferred. Okay, I would probably first watch for an extended B wave. So ultimately, we just need to get that low broken. As long as that low isn't broken, one more high is possible, all right, in either a B wave or a wave 5. Essentially, that's just a different way of labeling it. It doesn't matter so much at the moment. In the short-term bearish perspective, we have the microstructure is the same for both, whether I'm talking about a wave 1 or if I'm talking about the bearish count, in which this is a C wave of a larger B wave corrective rally, and then we break down. It's essentially what is really about is, does this support area hold in any deeper pullback? And that pullback in the yellow count should end before breaking below 58,360. Sustained below 58,360 will indicate that we're actually in the white count and will form one more low below the low that was formed on the 1st of May. This is really as simple as I can communicate it. Really as simple as possible, and both counts are still part of an overall bullish assumption and thesis as long as the $50,700 level is holding, right? So that's sort of the idea. No change basically. It's just sort of what I would encourage people to do is not to get so much caught up in the micro. I know we always love to look at the micro, and a lot of people love to do that, especially on boring days, because it is incredibly boring at the moment. So not much is happening, right? That's just a characteristic of corrections, okay? And yeah, but don't get too much caught up in the micro. I did post it on Discord earlier today. There was a question. For me, everything that happens below or between, let's say, the breakout point, which is the last high, that like the Monday high, and the 58,360 level, it literally is just noise. It is noise. It is not so meaningful, okay? It's not so meaningful and certainly not predictive what's happening here. So yeah, but still we focus on the micro so that we understand what is currently the most likely pathway. But this can change quite a lot because it is noise. So micro counting is messy business. The support areas are what counts. The resistance area was already respected. If we get another extension higher, maybe it will still respect it, but bear in mind that B waves can overshoot easily. And the market doesn't make it so easy. It just doesn't want to come down. It would be too easy to just get a nice 3-wave move down like textbook. Yeah, it would be a bit too easy, right? So yeah, I'll keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.